Hello, I'm Mr. McCullough, Trenton McCullough. It's good to see you all. Introduce myself a little bit. I teach study skills for the 7th grade. Um, and so in study skills, we work a lot on organization and setting goals. We work on time management skills. We'll work through some critical thinking, critical reading kind of things. And yeah, we try and have a lot of class discussions, keep it a space where the kids are able to express themselves through words and writing and art and those kinds of things. Um, some some big focuses that we have in our class are class participation. I don't really like homework, so I try to keep the homework non-existent in my class or very minimal. So I give the kids a lot of time in class to do the work that they need to do. I do that because homework, they should probably be doing other stuff like what they like to do after school. So I'm not real keen on homework, but that means in class there needs to be this really like focused participation, and a lot of their grade comes from that in class participation. So um, you know participating, answering questions, writing, being attentive and focused in class, talking to their classmates when they're supposed to, that kind of stuff. And another big focus we have this year is on our red book. It helps with, staying organized, being able to stay on top of your grades, all that kind of stuff. So the red book is like our planner. So every day they should be writing in their planner. If you have questions about, what they're doing in class or homework that they have, then referring back to that planner as a parent can be really helpful in that you'll be able to hopefully see what was done in class and if homework is happening in their classes, but also for obviously for the student, it's huge resources to be able to have that planner filled out and properly maintained so that they can see, okay, this week here's what we got to do, these assignments, or this thing has to be returned to school, or this is what's going on. um, so that's a big focus in class. We spend time every day writing in our planners, for my class, but also catching up in their other classes to make sure that it's all up to date. So if you want to see their red book, all the periods should be filled out. They should be having, something written in there, whether it's homework or what they did in class or what they need to bring the next day. We're also looking at like binders and keeping all the papers organized. So everyone should have a binder with dividers. And so the dividers, sorry about the noise. There's construction out behind, but there's the dividers, and then they put all their loose papers into their binder, so it's all in one spot, so they can keep things organized. So this class is kind of looking at more like a holistic or like a whole school kind of whole student kind of approach, where we're doing things in here that will hopefully help them in all of their classes and throughout their life, and so that's kind of our hope. Um, and yeah, you can, if you want to shoot me an email, my email is on the syllabus that was given. Um, and I'm always happy to respond on there and talk story, or you guys, feel free to call or come through, and we can, if you want to have a meeting through, you know, um, through Google Meets or FaceTime or whatever you want to do. I'd be happy to get to know you and chat and talk about any concerns that we might have with your student. But appreciate your time and support, and especially in this kind of strange era of schooling and figuring out exactly what's going on at school and how we're doing it with COVID and new safety procedures and things. I really appreciate your students. Everyone's been really supportive of the things that we need to do here on campus, keeping masks on, washing our hands and keeping safe. And so that's really important. And happy that all the students are willing and happy to do that, and just continue asking for you that continue to support them in doing that, because that's how we're going to be able to stay in school and be together. Appreciate all you guys do, and I will be seeing you more. Aloha.